two protesters walked into the Bank of America branch in Santa Cruz, California, and they wanted to close their accounts. And it was part of their protest. You know, they're doing their Occupy Santa Cruz protests in California, and I think that it's great that the protests have now spread all throughout California as well as all throughout the world. So they go into this Bank of America branch, and, you know, they go in with their signs and they want to close their account. Except the teller there doesn't allow them to do so. They documented this whole thing. Let's watch the video and then we'll discuss it a little bit. So cute. All right. Oh, are you getting this?
We're members of the space. You cannot be a protester and a customer at the same time. I need you.
Oh, hell no.
You call 911.
Are you serious?
Put down the sign.
Here, let me take the sign out. What if I take the sign?
I need you all to leave right now.
Okay, well, they can close their account if they want.
I need you to leave.
That is wrong. That is wrong. That is wrong. That is wrong. It's wrong.
Okay, so they go in there, and of course the teller doesn't want them to close their account. The teller tells those girls, who by the way in the beginning were extremely peaceful, they weren't loud, they weren't causing a ruckus. She told them immediately, you cannot be a protester and close your account at the same time. You need to come back at a different time without the signs, without the protesting, and we'll allow you to close your account.
Apparently, oh hell no, was the response.
Okay. I mean, it's a joke. Look, they don't want people protesting there because all of a sudden, all of the other customers might ask some questions. Why are they protesting? What's going on? That kind of thing. And then maybe that would influence other people to also close their accounts, which would be awesome, not for Bank of America, but for the American people.
So, okay, so the bank manager, I believe that was her that approached them. She's doing her job. You know, surprisingly, I'm not sure if you'll completely agree with me, but she's doing her job. She's there to kick them out, and it's wrong. Let's get that out in the open, too. Go home and come back. I mean, really, the point is to get the job done. And yeah, it should be documented. Yes, you should put this out there so people do know that the whole point of it, they're trying to keep their customers. In order to keep their customers, they have to continue to let them think that they're on their side.
Right, exactly. That's very true. But what ended up happening is the girls said, okay, fine, we will leave. And when they wanted to leave, the bank manager said, oh, no, I'm actually calling the cops. You're going to wait here until the cops get here. So we have the second video showing you when the cops showed up. They did not get arrested. However, the cop does explain to them why they were not allowed to close their accounts. Let's watch.
Yeah, apparently what she was told by the whoever she spoke to at the headquarters, they said, well, if they came in with the signs and they were part of the protest earlier, then they are protesters and they cannot be customers. Allegedly, I don't know. I have no idea.
What's your opinion? Do you think the corporate office is above the law in this case, or?
You know, that's for a lawyer. I don't know what the law will. What part of the law is so big as a tree? Which branch applies to them? I don't know.
If say if it's just a deli that says they don't want you to wear, you know, no shirt in the deli, they can refuse service. It's that type. I'm thinking it's along those kinds of lines of the kind of rules that they may have in place. So in that case, you can go outside, put a shirt back on, and go into the deli, right? You just go by the rules of the individual private company.
Right.
So
but the bank didn't allow that. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
Yes, the problem here isn't that they said put the signs down and we'll let you close your account. They said you're not allowed to close your account today. You have to come back another day, probably tomorrow, and then without the signs, without the protesting, then we'll let you close the bank. So we're going to inconvenience you further.